Okay, this is a Toro Timemaster, and I'm going to take this spring off for the height of cut adjustment axle. I'll take that off. And I'm going to let that pin fall out on the back because I've noticed that people don't quite understand how this works. You can see up in this groove right here, there was a pin that held that spring. And that pin there's nothing in there to hold it right now, as you can see. It just fell out. I let it fall out. If you see a spring like that in your lawn, that helps your height of cut move up and down. So when you move this lever, there's no spring tension now to help you move up and down. It'll still cut fine, but as you can see, it stays wherever I want it. To get it back on, we're going to move it to its lowest position. Yes, we're going to move it to its lowest position. And we're going to flip this mower back down. I'm going to show you what came out and how to put it on. If that spring comes off and that pin's not there, this is what you're going to have to do. You're going to need to open this flap and bungee cord it in place. I just put a bungee cord like that to hold that out of my way. You're going to need a 3/8 deep well socket. You're going to take this bolt loose. You're going to take this bolt loose. And you're going to take this bolt loose. I think I can leave that one there. You only need to take those three. You're going to lift this cover up, and right here, there's a pin. Right there, there's a pin. That pin goes down in that little hole, right like there. Pops right in there like that. It's not going to stay there, so I'm going to get a piece of tape and tape over it to make it stay. What we have to do is put this spring up through the hole. Just like this. This pin back in here and let it hang there. Now, you could put a piece of tape on there to hold it all together. That way it won't fall back out. Let me go get a piece of tape and we'll do that. Okay, that tape should hold that there nicely. Now you can see that spring's in there with the pin in place. You can see that in the lowest position, it's much easier to put on. I'm just going to grab it with some side cutters and put it right on just like that. Now I'm going to leave that tape on here just in case that were ever to happen again. I don't have to fight with it. Now I'm going to put this cover back on. Make sure when you put this cover back on, these wires are back in this hole, because they'll try to jump out of that hole and get in your way. Once you get that lined up and get this bolt lined up, it should go back on. Should go back on without too much trouble. And now it's all back together.